everybody, hello or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Venom. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and amazing week so far. Yes, we are just a day away from it being December. Yes, so exciting. I would love to hear if you guys end up doing any like Cyber Monday deals. If so, what kind of good deals did you get? Like there's so much that happened this month, good and unfortunately, bad. The whole thing with Astro World, which that's just like a disaster and a tragedy all in one. Really sad situation. I've been contemplating if I want to do kind of like a rap sheet, the ending for the Gabby Petito case. If any of you have heard that have been following the case, they found Brian and he is not alive. I was really hoping that, her family would get justice. I was hoping that they would actually find him, would go to court and everything and he'd, get sent off to prison. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. So if you guys would like me to do like a, just like a wraparound ending video for Gabby Petito, do a video with Gabby, and I wanted to do it with the ending, but since with the whole ending, unfortunate events, finding Brian not alive, I don't know if you guys would really want another video for Gabby. Just let me down in the comments. A lot of people have been waiting for this, is the Maxwell trial. I believe it started on Monday. If I'm correct, there was some dates going around. Some were saying Friday, but I kept on saying Monday, and I guess they're not doing, they're not recording the court case, which I don't know why. I guess some people were saying because it's a federal case, but didn't they film Kyle's case? Like that was on the news, so why wouldn't Maxwell's? And I think everyone's more interested, because I think the reason why there's a lot of hype and everyone wanting to really get in, like, I think the reason why a lot of people are wanting to see the Maxwell case, they want it publicly known because they don't want it to be like, stuff hidden underneath the, the mat, just be like, oh, let's move on, next, and just like get done with their case, where Jeffrey not being here to face the consequences, someone's got to pay, and I think they will. I think they will make Maxine the example that they're gonna set, because she was into that lifestyle and everything, and I know some people are like, well, they're not gonna expose people, but I think people are gonna get exposed, and I know right now she's trying really hard not to have that little black book be involved. Be interesting. I hope the judge doesn't fall for it and be like, no, well, let's leave the black book out of it. I think the black book will definitely play a big part of that. I think what I really wanted to do was make a Jeffrey video and then make a Maxwell, but I think it'd just make more sense to maybe put it in a part 1 and a part 2. I don't know. I kind of want to wait until her trial's done and she's sentenced, just because I know even people that are covering the case on YouTube, they have to be very careful because it's like a trial and it's more sensitive material. So I'd rather just wait until that is all set and done with. But anyways, yeah, so in today's video, we are doing our Zodiac sign makeup. Yes, we are doing the Sagittarius, which is the last one for this year. Yay! So when I was looking, I found, I looked at their birthstone and it was like a turquoise blue stone, and their color of choosing is purple, so I just kind of played with colors. But yeah, let's get to it. I got my eyebrows on and my eye base on too, and I also put down some tape because we're going to do a sharp look for this one. Yes. So I'm going to be grabbing my Bloodlust palette. Yes. And we are going to open her up. I actually haven't really played with this palette much. I know, right? And I've had it, I think, since the winter boxes. But the first shade we are going to dip into is Deviant, which is right here next to Sleeping Beauty. A very nice soft purple. So we are gonna pick up our mirror and a fluffy brush just like this, dip into it, and we are gonna create an outer. And with this shade, I'm gonna start lightly adding it. And if I want to add a little bit more pigment, I'll just keep on adding more product onto it. Sagittarius, their birthstone is like a light blue or like a turquoise. And I don't know, I just feel like we've done a lot of blues on here. So their color is also purple. Like their like color, not their birthstone, but their like color is purple. So I was like, well, if I can use purple and then like add in a blue, that would work too. I don't know, I just don't want, because I know quite a bit of birthstones are blue, and I just don't want to be like, oh yeah, blue this, blue that. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I think I just messed it up. Add some shimmer here at the very end, so I'll fix that later. Yeah, we are just, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick up just a brush like this and kind of smooth out the edges on the very top. All right, put that one aside. So now we are gonna add a little bit darker tone underneath the light tone, you know, kind of mixing in here just so it's not like, kind of like the blending shade between shades, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead I'm going to pick and choose Vivid Moon, which is right here, such a beautiful shade. It's a little bit darker than Defiant, this size. Dip into Vivid Moon. Tap off any excess, and we are gonna start going right underneath a little bit of it. Just adding it all right here. Add it to the other side, and then we'll blend the edges together. Now I am going to take this color a little bit more down over here in the inner corner. So now we can grab our first brush and kind of dip into a little bit of that shade and kind of start blending these guys together lightly. Our clean brush and fix whatever is a little bit more bold. So that's what you have so far. So first you have kind of a light pastel purple, it kind of like medium, but not too medium of a purple. It kind of reminds you of like they both kind of remind me of like a springish, you know, eyeshadow so far. You're gonna dip into Blood Queen, which is the dark purple right here. Get a little bit darker right here and bring it in the corner into the outer. So just like this. Make sure I'm actually in camera view so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Bring it a little bit up. Now, for some reason, this shade does feel a little bit dry. It could be because I've had it for a while and I just haven't used it, so. For some reason, it doesn't want to stay in that area. Go! How to fix that. See, like it keeps on, like I don't know if you're noticing, it's like patching right there. So it kind of makes me wonder if this formula is kind of like, maybe the palette's just like really old. I don't know. But let's go ahead and do it to the other side and then we will fix, definitely go back and fix some parts before we move on to the second and last step of this very cute eye look. Maybe this side will, it seems like this side it's a lot like easier versus the other side, but let's see if this side will want to stick. All right, so I think I got it mostly down where I want it on both sides. This one's a little bit more of a disaster, but we'll fix it. We're gonna dip into Vivid Moon real quick and kind of just fix this up a little bit. Make it look like she's a little bit less of a hot mess. Don't worry too much around right here because I am also adding a wing. I just don't like how this part is still kind of patchy. But I am going to go in with my clean brush and kind of smooth out the lines, or try to right here before moving on to the next steps. Just so then that way these lines, well, I'm actually going to add a little bit more of the product on before trying to smooth out these lines. Just so we're not like doing the last very step and then trying to find, like, fix things. I'm gonna add the shimmer in the middle, so we are gonna take our little brush that has some eye cream on and start adding it to the very top. And kind of make it like a little bit bigger. So it's kind of like small and then it kind of gets a little bit bigger on the top. Clean cut. Alright, So now we're just gonna do it on the other side of the eye. Brush just like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. And we are gonna add the blue to this purple. Before we add the blue, we are gonna add just a little bit light of a purple, and then the blue in the dab in the middle. So we are gonna take the crown right here. It's a really nice light purple shimmer. So beautiful. Like, you can probably use this as like a color highlighter. It's like that adorable. So we are gonna add a little bit to the sides. On both sides of the eye. Alright, do on the other side. And what I'm doing is I'm just swiping it sideways very, very lightly. Alright, so we got both of it. And then we're gonna grab our Blue Blood palette, yes, and we are gonna take Entitled, which is right there. It's that turquoise bluish shimmer, and we are gonna start placing it right in the middle. So I'm gonna need just a little flat brush just like this, and start adding it to the middle while trying to keep you know, the purple shimmer we just laid down. But kind of sweeping like sideways next to it, just so it can kind of like blend in and it's not gonna be like too harsh. And kind of drag it to the side on the very top. Okay, now the other side. All right. So now we are gonna add our shimmer to like the top brow. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this back up, kind of grab a, you know, little round fluffy brush, and I'm gonna dip into Sleeping Beauty, which is right here. And I'm gonna lightly dip into it, tap off excess, and then I'm just gonna go right here by the brow and kind of start working. Not adding too much too soon. Other side. This side, I am going to go a little bit harsher right here just because we did add that purple shade a little bit too high. So just going to fix it by adding it a little bit more harsher. And then bringing it to the tip in here. Now, all we have to do now is add our wing. Yay! So I'm going to brush again, but a clean one. And I am going to use the black from this palette, but I'm going to use Executioner. It's black, but it also does have some purple shimmer in it. So it is just right here. Because, you know, we gotta add some black for the wing. I prefer eyeshadow. I don't know why, I just do. So I'm trying to think of how big of a wing I want. I think I want it to be a pretty decent one. So I'm going to start right here. Oh man, that black with that purple shimmer is so cute. Like, yes. And I'm gonna start lightly adding some right here. Carefully adding it right there because I don't want to like mess it up. And then we're gonna go do it on the other side. So it was sure it's even. All right, so that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and get my face on. I'm gonna add some of the light purple down here and maybe some little shimmer in the middle, and I'll be right back. Right, so this is the final look. I know my hair is really funky. I need to get it trimmed or something to do with it, but this is the eyeshadow. Yes, very, very cute. I didn't really want to wear like a really bold lip because I didn't want to like draw the attention away, but look how cute that is. But yeah, that is for the Sagittarius. Yes, we finally did it. I think I just got to do Capricorn, or maybe I did do Capricorn. Yeah, I think this is actually the last one I need to do to like bring it full circle back. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Feel free to leave a comment. I will see you in the next one. Bye.